Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dianna Green.
Wait, what? To play us out? What does that mean to play us out? I don't know what it means to play. God damn it! Fuck it! I'll fuck it! Fuck!
Okay. All right, it's that kind of party tonight, folks. Chuckling in the background is the last standing Samoan, Big Rig Nick Utam.
Dion, have a golden Oreo and calm the fuck down. Oh, wait, you can't. Jeff ate them all.
And finally, Kendo Slice.
Might as well call me Hot Sauce Baby because I make everything better.
Ew.
I'm going to call you ranch dressing, okay?
Hell no.
You're the whitest thing I know.
No. I'll call Lape that then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just call him boring because that's what he is.
Oh, God.
Call him Elmer's.
Oh, jeez.
He's pasty.
Oh, he's the definition of basic. So,
Basic
folks, we're back with it. We're back with another week of World Class Bullshitters. It's been a weird week for entertainment. We had the leftovers of Guardians of the Galaxy jumping over to Warner Brothers. We have sloppy seconds. We got The Rock. Apparently, The Rock's not black enough now. That's a new update to me. We also have a whole slew of other topics to talk about. But as always, we want to start this week's show giving a thank you to our newest patrons. So first off, this week, we would like to thank our friend Dave. We'd also like to thank Trent, who is rejoined. Thank you very much. We also have George Guest, as well as Sebastian Shearling, Steve Mack, and that is all for this week. So, folks, thank you to everyone who has backed World Class Bullshitters on Patreon. We really, really appreciate all of your support. Now, a quick update, channel news, if you will. Next week's episode is going to be pre-recorded, so we will not be live. So I know. Cry us a river now, but it's the last time that we're going to be here live with the podcast for a little bit. So get all your messages to us, get all the muff jokes, all the moist jokes, all that shit out to us tonight, because next week we won't be here. Why? Because the guys will be in transit to me here in Cincinnati, where we'll do some live streams and some fun shows. But we're here to celebrate me turning 30, the end of Stealing Solo, and just the channel anniversary. It's 3 years of World Class Bullshitter, so we're super, super excited. But the reason I brought this up now is for the patrons. There's not going to be an after-hours show this week, but you guys will get early access to next week's podcast. So instead of after hours, you'll just get episode 145. So enjoy that, have fun, and if you can't wait, join our Patreon page. It'll be there for everybody. $1 a month, get you access. $5. Well, you know the spiel. You watch the videos. But let's get into some other stuff, guys. So Kendo, Nick, Dion, I have some good news and I have some bad news.
All right.
Stealing Solo is kicking ass, but it's almost over.
What?
Oh.
Huh? I know, right? We're in our final 10 days of the campaign. Not even. We're in the final 9 days of the campaign. So we have 919 backers for a grand total of $36,744.
Ooh,
So-
baby.
I know. It's exciting. The first comic book project from World Class Bullshitters is a success. A guaranteed success.
I'd
Now,
buy
the
that
only
for $1.
It's going to cost a little more than $1 to get a copy, but don't worry, Dion. You're in the book, so you get one for free.
Yeah, I like these sponsorships already. Even if the first one comes from the show I'm on.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 919 backers. My new goal is not to get $1 billion. It'd be nice. Won't happen. But it is to get 1,000 backers on the book. So we need 81 more backers to hit our goal of 1,000. We've already passed the Captain Marvel book, that weird anthology
Holy shit.
Marvel Masterworks book. They only sold 836 copies. We're at 919 copies. So
Shit.
you can help us beat Captain Marvel. It's just another way to stick it to Marvel Comics, as well as all the stupid outrage culture in the world of entertainment. So we need 81 more, and it's possible. Superfan Adam Shawhan has bought 67. So if you guys can top him, I'll be impressed.
He's done what now?
He's bought 67 comic books.
Holy,
Yeah,
wait,
he's
67 comic
Well,
books.
if he was a true fan, he'd have bought 69, but we're not going to get upset about that.
Holy shit!
It's his
Adam.
wedding anniversary this week, Dion. He's got to do other stuff, okay, man? Happy
Okay,
anniversary
I
again,
think-
Adam.
I think Adam's trying to corner that eBay market, man.
Yeah, he's got to actually do the 69. Is that what he's saving it for?
He's considering those things future investments.
You
when
can't,
this
you can't
all
have
blows
too many
up in
pairs of
18 years.
69.
No, but folks, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. There's 9 days left. So I know a lot of people get paid on Fridays and stuff like that. But next Saturday, excuse me, is the final cutoff day. And then it goes into more production, and then we bring it out, and you guys will get your copies this coming February. But everyone that has backed it will get their Star Wars-esque, because of copyright reasons, you'll get your early bird certificate in the mail as a very special thank you from me and all the guys here on the channel. But let's get into this week's topics now, guys, because we have a show to cover. I know my phone will be buzzing off with Indiegogo stuff in a minute, but we have to talk about something real quick before we even read the super chat messages as well. Do I do the rock thing or do I do the meme first? Do we want to have a good laugh before we go crazy? Let's get the rock thing out of the way.
I'm ready to be outraged, bruh.
Okay, now we always talk on this channel, hey, we don't want to get too political. We don't want to get this and that. Well, sometimes you just got to call out bullshit when you see bullshit. So this fucking terrible website is called The Grapevine. And according to them, The Rock isn't black enough. So the people's eye roll. Dwayne Johnson's casting as John Henry prompts deserved backlash. First off, Anne, fuck you. The people's eye roll. Don't make fun of the people's eyebrow. The Rock would lay the smackdown on you. But let's talk about this, Dion. Dwayne Johnson has a lane that he's rocked the hell out of. Truth be told, it's a lucrative lane. He's an affable action star that has made good money off of, being an affable action star. But on Tuesday, with the announcement of his latest project, an adaptation of the African-American folk hero John Henry, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson committed one hell of a lane violation.
Before you go there, I'm gonna say this, and I want all the fans to hear me. And this is one of those things I truly hope gets picked up in the future when they look back on this. And then by the future, I hope they mean next week. When I heard that this was a thing, that he was gonna play John Henry, and people were pissed about it. First off, I knew the name, but I had to look up who the fuck John Henry was to remember this shit.
I know.
So first off, if I don't know who the fucking person is, I can guarantee that 85% of the black motherfuckers who were pissed off had to do the exact same goddamn thing. Secondly, when you have a character that nobody knows who the fuck it is, what's something that you do when you're making a movie about a character that's relatively unknown, guys?
You cast somebody who has a big pull.
Or Idris Elba.
Or Idris Elba, yeah.
Yep. Thank you. You cast a motherfucker that makes people want to see the fucking movie. And in 2018, I would love to sit here and hear of another Negro that's as goddamn famous as the fucking Rock.
Idris Elba, dude. Idris Elba, come on now.
Idris Elba couldn't spell the Rock's jock, let alone hold the goddamn thing. Okay? This man has brought his wrestling fans over. This man has brought movie. This dude single-handedly, and anyone that says Kevin Hart deserves to get punched in the fucking ball sack, made Jumanji fun after no one had watched the shit for 30 goddamn years, 20 years. So you're pissed about them not to mention John Henry is the story of a dude who works hard, who is a good person, who does the right things. Please tell me how that is not Dwayne "The Rock" goddamn Johnson in 2018. Somebody please explain that to me.
He's the wrong skin color, Dion. That's the problem.
Even so, the motherfucker, his dad was Rocky fucking Johnson. There are few black names in wrestling that are blacker than that. Rocky Johnson.
I mean, Booker T springs to mind, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. The dude's last name is Johnson. You can't get much blacker than that.
Federal
what
tax.
The fuck is happening? What the fuck world am I living in? Oh, no, The Rock's not black enough. Bitch, what are you talking about?
I'm so glad we're starting the show off with this.
That pissed me right off.
Well, it's funny that you brought up The Rock because John Henry, because when I was thinking about him, thinking, oh yeah, the guy with the giant blue ox. I was like, no, wait, that's Paul Bunyan. Even I had
yeah. Actually,
you're thinking of Negro Bunyan.
I find it ironic that I'm the only one that knew about the steel driving man out of the three of us, or four of us.
I mean, I kind of remember the story as a kid, but like once again, when they said John Henry, like I know the name, but it took me forever to like I'd look it up and everything.
I ain't read that shit literally since I was fucking 10 years old. I think it's probably the last time I pissed my pants was when the last time I read a goddamn John Henry book. I didn't remember who the fuck that was. I had to Google it, and then my reaction was, oh yeah, that's who John Henry is.
Yeah,
Does he have a heart attack at the end of the story or something?
I'm probably gonna have a fucking heart attack. I can guarantee the bitch who wrote that article had to Google who the fuck John Henry was. She was just sitting in her office like, damn, you man, I really wish the next film up was John Henry, and then the sequel would be how he has an adventure with Frederick Douglass. Well, she didn't fucking think that shit. And if she did, she's a fucking liar. And if she did remember who John Henry is, I can guarantee the person who she probably wanted to do it is fucking English.
Also, the girl who wrote the article, I think, is black.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She's black?
Yeah, I'm looking at her picture
right now. Because the dumb shit coming out of her mouth sounds like a black person who just for some reason, I need to write an article that'll get me a little notoriety, and also a few other additional simple motherfuckers will sit there and they'll nod their heads and be like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Wrong. You're all fucking wrong. And I swear to God, if anyone on my Facebook timeline that posts a picture of the Rock for Black History Month in terms of famous black actors, I'm gonna say, what's your address so I can come over there and punch you in the fucking throat.
Damn.
This pisses me. This is the stupidest fucking shit. And I consider myself a proud black guy. I'm proud of my family and my heritage and the history and all this bullshit. But I can guarantee you, if I heard The Rock was playing John Henry, Frederick Douglass, motherfucking Nat Turner, I'd be like, you know what? Good job, bro. We'll watch that shit.
I mean, the only alternative is Shaquille O'Neal. He played John Henry once. It didn't work out too well.
Yeah, oh shit, he did. O'Neal can barely spell Shaquille O'Neal. And you people, what the fuck is happening?
Kobe. Hey, Kobe.
Hey, Kobe. I hate you, Kobe. John Henry, what the fuck am I do with this hammer?
Buy General's auto insurance.
Shazam.
Oh, God. No,
I'm sponsored by Buick. Bitch, you can't fit in that Buick.
He's going to play Steel and have that sonic hammer weapon that he has.
No, he's going to play Lexington Steel.
The greatest baseball team in all of Kentucky.
Or a fantasy baseball team that didn't get paid attention to after about the third week of the season.
Jeez. Well, also, like, The Rock was in Walking Tall, which was, if I'm not mistaken, I think a white guy was.
It was, it was a white dude.
Yeah. So what's the big fucking deal? Here's diversity, people. Here's what you wanted. I'm sorry, it's not in your favor, but here it is.
Black Adam's not literally black, so and The Rock's playing him too. So this is the only time I've ever heard anyone say something bad about The Rock due to his race. That's all. I mean, I'm the number one fan of The Rock. I got a shelf full of his action figures. We've traveled thousands of miles to watch the guy wrestle. All this stuff. This kind of stuff. I'm as equally angry as you. It's not for me. I'm so angry that he's not black enough for something. I'm angry that this is a discussion we're having to have over entertainment. The Rock is, like they said, an affable action star. He's a good dude. This is the first time his name has been dragged into any of this garbage, crazy extremist bullshit. I've never, ever seen any of this come to light with The Rock. And because he always seemed to be that guy that operated right in that gray area where, if you're super conservative or super liberal, no matter where you come from in any spectrum, political, race, this or that, The Rock kind of transcends it. Oh, everybody likes The Rock. He smiles. He's nice. He hugs people. Nope, not anymore. Now he's been dragged through this garbage. So, Anne Brannigan, thank you very much. Now, the only reason I want to make fun of her one more time is because look at the garbage website that she is a part of. The Root, which is also the AV Club, Deadspin, Gizmodo, Jezebel, Kotaku. So we know where the slant is already coming from this.
Okay, yeah. This is Gawker News, or what used to be Gawker News, I guess.
Well, much like Hulk Hogan, The Rock needs to lay the smackdown on these motherfuckers one more time. I mean, Hulk Hogan can beat him, and The Rock beat Hulk Hogan. Exo facto, The Rock.
The guy made a video about Baywatch winning like 10 Razzies and took it like a champ. He's like, well, made a movie, didn't do that good, but fuck it. Next time I'll get him. I'm like, all right, man.
Hey, seriously, I'm not saying this because I'm a big fan of him as a wrestler. He just seems like a genuinely nice dude that's like, we fucked up. Let's do better next time. I don't know how publicly, I don't think he'll acknowledge this outside of maybe, well, I'm going to step out of the role. But other than that, he's probably thinking to himself, what the fuck, man? I'm trying to do something good here.
Well, this is also the thing that happened with, what the fuck's her name? Scarlett Johansson when she was doing the trans movie. It's like, they wanted a trans actor. It's like, that's fine, but what? Maybe that trans actor's not that good. Maybe they're not that popular. Maybe they don't have the draw. It's like you're trying to tell this story about a trans person in 2018, and don't you want somebody who will bring people in and make them watch that?
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Instead of fucking alienating that person and calling them not trans and wanting a real trans actor, it's like, no, you're getting what you want. You're getting a movie coming out about your thing. Be happy. Yeah, the person's not trans, but I mean, like,
instances like that, I can somewhat see the argument, especially seeing as how, you know, the trans community, the LGBT community it's an issue that people still don't really have it come together on or agreed on. And I can understand, you know, the misgivings with someone making a movie and not taking a chance on having someone who lives that every day can bring those experiences to a story. I get that. At the same time, I think what you're saying is 100% true. When you have a movie that you're gonna put a lot of put a lot of money into and a lot of time and a lot of development, you want someone who you know can act. And again, I'm not saying that there aren't any trans actors or actresses that wouldn't be able to pull that off, but as good looking as Scarlett Johansson will be for the remainder of my chocolate life. Yeah. She can fucking act.
Yeah.
So I can understand a little hesitation, but again, that's still overblown. With this, it's bullshit, and it legitimately saddens me because you have a dude who literally fucking built himself up, you know, as not just a person of color, but a person whose family lineage is in the business that he had to build under their shadow. Still, and again, in a business that is fucking, it burns motherfuckers out. And then he transitions to Hollywood, and then even more so, he becomes the highest paid actor in the world. Why would you not want?
Well, no. Dion, two professions: football and then wrestling, which both burn the hell out of people. And look at him now. Look at him now.
The dude won a national championship in college, didn't make it in the NFL, but became one of the most recognizable stars in professional wrestling. Like, how would you not want that person who, you know, people love to say, oh, well, sure enough, you know, people do pull themselves up all the time. And you think that would be what John Henry's about. And you would think that they would want a guy like fucking Dwayne Johnson to fucking encompass that. And that's fucking bullshit. That some fucking apartment dwelling, smelly ass woman who probably had a really hard time verbalizing the issues that she had with whatever the fuck problem she has with The Rock, and goes this avenue with deserved fucking backlash. Don't get mad at The Rock because, one, you probably have a really serious fucking problem in your personal life, and two, you know, you can't touch his wiener from the crowd the last time you saw him. Don't get pissed at the rest of us for that bullshit.
This has strengthened our friendship because now I know if somebody shits on The Rock, Dion's going to be more outraged than I am. So I can just take a seat in the back and just wait and watch this whole thing out. I don't even have to get involved. But one thing, you brought up an excellent point that I'd like to elaborate on for just a quick second. You talked about the next generation. You had to Google John Henry. I thought it was Paul Bunyan, you know, all this shit. But the next generation, you're going to look to this John Henry character, and The Rock's going to play him. The Rock is somebody kids look up to. He's got action figures, stuff like that. I was there. People of the next generation do. He's going to carry on the legacy of that story and help it become more visible. Anne Brannigan. So let's just get out of this whole Hollywood weird wet dream of Idris Elba and every, you know, weird actor name out there. The Rock is the biggest star in the world of any color, any sex. So get over yourself, Jezebel Gawker Media, you garbage tier. You're not even media. You're just fucking garbage. You're a rag. You're
fucking clickbait is what you are. Get over it.
But even so, and I don't mean to beat this fucking dead horse, you know.
Please do.
But
you know, the only way you'll get near it.
But fucking, it's the thing that pisses me off the most. Deserved backlash. Bitch, do you know what the word deserved even fucking means? What? Why does he deserve this? Why do the people who are trying to get a movie made about a character that the majority of people don't know deserve it? Have they done something to prompt a backlash that equates the treatment that this film and this person is getting. Now, these are the same motherfucking people, and this is what pisses me off some more. The same motherfucking people that want to go on and, oh my God, the chick from Star Wars, oh my, Star Wars fandom is becoming toxic. Or, oh my God, they had to shut down their Instagram because fans disagreed. Or, oh my God, this young writer who was trying to get this movie out had to change it and had to bend to the will of a public that didn't even know what was going on behind the scenes. But the first come, first serve, this goddamn hipster wannabe crack asshole wants to write a fucking article where he deserves the backlash. He deserves the dude even took care of his fucking kid through a relationship issue with the kid's mother. Like, what the fuck?
Are we still talking about The Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, his ex-wife is now his manager. His ex-wife manages Henry Cavill.
Do you know how charismatic you gotta be to have your fucking ex-wife be your goddamn manager?
She's in all the old WrestleManias. You can see her and her brother, who's now his lawyer. Shit.
Oh, what? Right. What? Like, deserved.
God damn it. When you're that charismatic, really? You deserved my ass.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It just. And I know I bet if we fucking Googled this goddamn harlot's name, I promise you she's gonna have 15 articles about how fandom's becoming toxic and Black Panther is a great film.
Do you want me to read the articles, because I can click on her name and get all the articles that come up right now?
Please, let's go through the goddamn titles of her.
Okay, all right.
Building on the whole deserves thing, she deserves
negate this bullshit she's saying about The Rock.
All right, first article, Halloween theme park says it's sorry and kind of zero tolerance with Somalians policy. Apparently, Somali people are a problem at the theme park, and she wrote about it. I don't know. Barry Jenkins discovers he and James Baldwin had similar visions of If Bell Street Could Talk adaptation. All right, that's fine. Trump supporter accuses his Lyft driver of being racist against gay people before calling him a racial slur. Alec Baldwin wants you to know black people really, really love his Trump impression.
Fuck
Tale of a timeline. Azella Banks feuds with Lana Del Rey and everyone loses. The Rock won, and then father's social media campaign is sparking much needed change in men's restrooms.
Much needed change in men's restrooms.
Unless she's gonna grow a dick, tell me what change needs to happen in the men's restroom to appease this woman, please.
Okay, all right.
Bigger.
All right, I'll read the first paragraph.
Right, and just before you go on, and apparently it's super important that black people like Alec Baldwin. Why the fuck does it matter? If the motherfucker's funny, the motherfucker's funny. Why does it got to be specifically black? Black people he wants people to know that black people like his impression.
He's a piece of shit too. I mean, listen to those phone calls. He doesn't get the shit Mel Gibson got. Just putting it out there. I mean, Mel Gibson, terrible human being. Alec Baldwin, he makes fun of the right people. We love him. No, he's a piece of shit. You don't say that kind of stuff to your kids. Fuck you, Alec Baldwin. I hope one day you're so popular you hear this recording, and I'll tell you to your fucking face. The Shadow's not popular anymore.
And I promise you that shit, his breakup with Kim Basinger was notoriously fucking nasty.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that, dude.
You fucked up being married to one of the hottest women in Hollywood.
Who's still as good as his day.
But she feels the need to write an entire article on that. Come the fuck on.
Anyway, tell us about this bathroom shit that this woman thinks she knows.
All right, I'll read the first paragraph. Like many young fathers, Dante Palmer is eager to take on a greater share of child rearing responsibilities that have often been regulated to women, like changing diapers. But often the 31-year-old Florida man would be confronted with the same annoying problem. Public restrooms for men almost never have changing tables.
That's
Farmer to squat on the floor and balance his 1-year-old on his lap in order to perform messy duty.
Messy duty.
Yeah, that's the first paragraph. That's the first paragraph.
So she's saying almost all of them never have changing tables in them, huh?
I mean, the one I went to today had one. Just saying.
Yeah. And even if we get past the whole circumstantial, the ones I've been in, I have a fucking kid. I've changed many a dirty duty diaper, and I've never sat at home and been like, you know what, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I can't change my son's shit in my Walmart bathroom. There needs to be a change. God damn it. You know why I didn't do that, sweetheart? You know fucking why I didn't go at home and get to the picket line or write a blog post about it? Because I was too busy taking care of my fucking kid.
You weren't triggered enough to get on Tumblr?
Of all the things that get me hard, I promise you, not one goddamn thing has anything to do with the fact that there's a lack of fucking changing tables in fucking public bathrooms, which I would guarantee right now that that's one of the most misleading fucking opinions, let alone statements in the history of fucking written media.
Damn, Dion, you were on fire. This is your episode. There's no listening to the week. This is Dion's week. God damn it! Boom.
God, I just want to scream in her face, be like, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you?" When you got that diploma and it said, you know, Brandy Hebeben and whatever the fuck her goddamn name is.
Anne Brannigan.
Anne
Brannigan.
Also, our Twitter is at Anne Brannigan. So in case anybody wants to, talk to her or whatever.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna tweet this goddamn ignorant motherfucker as soon as I possibly can. But you're like, oh, let me, I'm gonna put my skills and my newfound knowledge to work. Let me write an article downgrading one of the most famous fucking actors in the world one day simply because half of him is from an island that doesn't include fucking people made of chocolate. And another point to that, you know why she fucking did that? I promise you, if it was some small time goddamn actor who was half black and half Samoan who was going to be cast in this movie, I promise you she wouldn't have said a motherfucking thing. She only did it because it's The Rock and because he is the most recognizable name on the fucking planet right now.
And the most electrifying man in sports entertainment today.
Disingenuous motherfucker.
This has been Scorching Hot Takes with Dianna Green. Join us next week.
Yeah. Maybe this is the right direction to go. I don't know. We got passion out of Dion. Fuck Star Wars. We're talking about, hey, this guy's not black enough. What? There we go. 20 minutes later. God damn it.
Give that motherfucker my phone number right the fuck now. That bitch call me.
You sound like Jerry from Geeks and Gamers. Tell him to call me. Tell him to call me.
Oh shit! I remember that night.
Oh yeah. All right, so we had some very patient fans send in some super chats. We'll get to these, and then we have a story, Dion, that's gonna calm you down, man. Before we get into the rest of the show,
I have a fucking aneurysm over here.
Yeah, calm down over there.
Yeah, stop being so aggressive.
Yeah.
Deserved backlash from Dion being overly aggressive to a black female in American media.
Well, your voice holds more truth than hers. But anyway, our friend David Pfeiffer says 8 more days till Halloween 2018 comes out in theaters. Let's hope it doesn't suck. Dayton, we all hope it sucks, and we'll be going to see it together as a group on, what is that, the 20th, that morning, guys, that Saturday. Mm-hmm. So we won't get too plastered that Friday because we have 11 o'clock showtime, which is walking distance from the house. So we can be plastered. It doesn't matter. I'm probably going to day drink before we go to the movie anyway.
Of course.
Yeah, it's you guys. I can't stay sober around you. You're my enablers. Jonathan Hurst, thank you very much.
I'm glad we're your enablers. That's awesome.
We're each other's enablers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I did watch you chug a bottle of Maker's Mark and then try to break the bottle over your head because I said, "Go for it, man!"
Jesus.
Hardcore.
See, you can't buy chemistry better than ours on a podcast. You know, you can get Joe Rogan can have his guests, and Joe Rogan puts out a good podcast. I've been listening to it a lot lately.
I fucking love that guy, man.
I do too. I'd love to have him on. I feel like he would fit with us quite well. But the other people that show up on his show don't have the same personalities. Like Joe Rogan's got a big personality. His guests don't. Us, we do. We play off each other incredibly well. So I'm just gonna pat myself on the back a little more as I read this next super chat from Jonathan Hurst. Swig of scotch for the working men. Cheers. Thank you, Jonathan Hurst. Love your icon, by the way. American Trent 007, Mountain Man Nick, Colonel Kendo, Muff Daddy, and Lena.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, I think Trent knows the future. Acid Blade 21, thank you very much. He says, "Hey, Jeff, are you going to have Harrison Ford transform into a were-hyena like in Anchorman 2 and Stealing Solo?" I've been really hush-hush on the plot points, but I can guarantee you right now that there will be no were-hyenas in Stealing Solo, a Captain's parody. Link in the description below. By the way, too, I've been wanting to move Good Morning Pop Culture to a second channel so I can put out more videos on this channel and give everybody what they want. So if you go down into the link right now, the description, there's a link to the Good Morning Pop Culture channel. We need 1,000 subscribers. This video will get 7 or 8,000. So if everybody could just subscribe, even if you don't want to listen to the live streams, just to help us out so we can monetize that channel, get the super chat on there, make this channel all about the videos that you know and love, plus this podcast, and we'll do the live streams in the morning over there to make it easier for everybody. But just do us a favor, do us a solid, please subscribe. The link is in the description below. Darth Tiberius says, Hail Jeff the Muff Daddy, Dion Brooklyn Supreme Green, Big Rig, Nick Hugh Tam and his sidekick Brown Magic, and Kendo the last Appalachian American. I love Darth Tiberius.
And that will be our
Appalachian America, though.
Our second comic book, The Bullshit Avengers.
God, I thought it was going to be called The Village People.
Dibs on the policeman.
Oh, damn it! I'm the trucking guy.
Fine, I'll be the Native American.
I'll just be the dude with the black leather cowboy hat on and the black pants
and the handlebar mustache.
And the handlebar mustache. I'm chocolate Burt Reynolds.
You're gonna smell like Brute. Our friend Harrison Ford's in the chat. He says, "Can I at least get a free copy after the 9 months of Dion holding my dick whenever I have to go to the bathroom?"
No, shut the fuck up, Harrison, and get back down in the hole.
Get back down in the hole, God damn it! It's getting out of hand. Hashtag me too. Harrison Ford claimed hashtag me too on us, guys.
We did not give you permission to speak, Mr. Ford.
That's a small detail joke.
We may have assaulted you, but we haven't done that yet.
I mean, well, Harrison, you know what happened to you. I'm sorry about the wrench and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have resisted.
Yeah,
I think you brought it upon yourself. Really, at the end of the day, it's all your fault.
Sorry, Harrison Ford, but our basement has heat, so at least you're not going to die. That's all I can say. You're not going to die. There we go. Yeah, I mean, after we stop feeding you for 8 weeks. Dio Brando, hey there. They should just put makeup on him. Technically, he is black, so it wouldn't be blackface. I want to be black.
That's true.
I want to be black is how it ends.
Well, so does God damn it. So does Lottie.
Yeah,
I'm happy with my in-between shade. like I've said to Dion on many occasions, I'm exciting enough for white girls, but safe enough for their parents.
Just damn right.
That's true. Dion met my college girlfriend. Her dad, whew, he was like one step away from the damn minister. That dude was uppity as shit.
Yep.
No, trust me. I used to live in Tennessee. I know how that shit is, man.
Well, hey, mid-Michigan's just as bad. Fuck. It's like
it's dangerous.
Yeah, they transplanted the South north. That's all it is.
Yeah. God. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. I'll tell you more stories about her off air. Cesaria, Japan. Thank you very much. Shaquille O'Neal now joining Wesley Snipes in Forgotten Black superhero comic book actors. Sad. Then again, Steal the movie with Shaquille O'Neal is kind of meh.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, he should really get double the praise. Not only is he black, but he falls in love with a chick in a wheelchair. I mean, and she wasn't a great looker either. So
no, I mean, talk about diversity. I mean, that's it right there.
That's 15 points on the smorgasbord right there.
Yeah. Plus, he's big enough to be like 2 black guys.
Yeah.
So
he'd break her in half, so she double can't walk.
Yes, that's a triple word score right there.
She's gonna be quadriplegic.
See, to the crazy people out there that need all this diversity and inclusion, go watch the movie Steel. You had it 21 years ago, guys. But stop bitching. You won the war.
You also had Meteor Man and Blank Man, so there you go.
Hey, White Man's legit.
I fucking love Blank Man.
I do too. And if anybody wants to say, well, guys, those are joke movies, we need something serious. Blade kicked everybody's ass.
Oh, I fucking love
it. Yep.
That dude, we won't even go into that. Dion, that's on Netflix right now.
Damn, Skippy.
Yeah, we should watch that when we're hanging out drunk. Anyway, we got some more super chats to read. So our friend Dante Reef says, Lord and Beyond, it's the Dion show.
You're welcome, my wonderful subjects. Brother Dion will lead you to the promised land.
And then our other friend, Chapter Master Dante, says, breaking news, Dion is angry. Dion is an angry black man. More at 11. Oh, I love these people so much. And then finally, our friend Dante Reeves says, praise the Lord for Muff Master Jeff, Big Daddy Dion, Slick Nick, and Nintendo Kendo.
I'll take it.
I like that
sure,
one.
Why not?
Oh, man. Shout out to Dante Reeves, spelled Nick correctly.
Thanks.
Good for him. And everyone has spelled Dion correctly. Congratulations.
Right.
Apparently, okay. Amazon does have Blank Man for $10.
I don't know if I can drop $10 on Blank Man. If I just get up early enough and go to somebody's house that has Comedy Central, it's going to be playing.
Just DVR'd for later. There you go.
Hey, Lape, are you listening? Do you have a copy of Blank Man on VHS? I feel like that's one of the few movies your kids saw with a black actor in it growing up.
Well, yeah, because all the Cosby stuff he has, he's burned outside. So,
no, I think he's kept that.
Well, I hope he's burned outside. Oh shit.
And finally, our friend McKinney90 says, Jeff, there are so many new streaming services. I just heard of them called the Dunham streaming service. All Lena Dunham horse and mannequin content for just $69.69 a year, plus exclusive shows. Well, folks, we're going to take tonight's super chat and get Dion a 10-year subscription to the Dunham streaming service, so Dion can watch nothing but horses and his pudgy little muffin top or whatever. What do you call it, dude?
Oh, pound cake.
Pound cake. Yeah.
I like 33% of that streaming service.
Yeah. By the way, folks, we have 326 viewers. Can we get 327 thumbs up, please? Thank you very much. Now, it's funny you brought up Lena Dunham. We don't like to get overly political, so we're only using this as a source because it's funny. Yikes! Check out the brutal reviews of Lena Dunham's new HBO series.
Oh, shit. That was one of the articles I read today.
HBO rarely strikes out, but it looks like it's giving Lena Dunham another big contract after her feminist-loved Girls series may have ended up being a bad call. The early reviews are in for HBO's new Dunham-produced Camping series, and it's looking like HBO might want to quietly pack up and move on from this one.
Jeez.
And this comes from Showbiz411. I guess now we know why Lena Dunham and creative partner Jenny Connor went their separate ways after a few months. The pair knew that they had a turkey on their hands.
That turkey's name is Dianna Green.
Gobble, gobble.
He's a jive turkey.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
No, he is no jive turkey. Ask Billy Zane.
Fuck.
You know,
Touché,
of all
sir,
the channels
touché.
in the Fandom Menace, none of them can say they've had Billy Zane on their channel.
That's
That's
true.
right.
That's true.
And Judge Reinhold may or may not listen to us, but he knows we.
Yeah, I hope so.
Love you, Judge Reinhold.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we got to talk.
Dunham's new Jennifer Gardner starring show currently has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, with
God
reviewers
damn.
torching it in a way HBO isn't used to seeing. Below are excerpts from an early review of the first 4 episodes of the 8-episode series.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
This comes from the IndieWire itself. Camping may be more accurately called glamping, but whoo boy, is there more evidence for just how lost HBO's adaptation of Julia Davis's British series gets. Frankly, the REI members tuning in for an accurate depiction of their favorite getaway should know better anyway. The camping part of camping is only utilized as a metaphor, and barely that. In another examination of how bad people being bad friends can be, Girls producer Lena Dunham and Jenny Connor's new cringe comedy tries to contrast the inner turmoil of its obviously city folk subjects with their displacement from polite society. But none of their exposed anxieties, just terrified, some not, provide enough insight or amusement for comfortable viewers at home. Not only is camping off the track through its 4 episodes, it doesn't even seem to know where it wants to go.
So this is basically about people who live in the city going to go camp in the country. Like it's that thing again.
I think it's the reverse. They're from camping in the country to living in the big shitty.
Oh jeez.
So I thought it was Fat White Chicks Green Acres, but whatever.
I still buy that for $1. I don't give a shit.
I knew you would, man. I know.
Gives me my nut.
We had a super chat. Somebody wanted to talk about the John Henry thing. This comes from Green Man Alishi. Yeah, that's right. New listener, to at least to my knowledge, so welcome to the channel. For fuck's sakes, people. John Henry is about man versus machine, not about being black. He wasn't a slave or fighting for slaves' rights. He was fighting against all men being replaced by machines.
So he was John Connor before there was John Connor.
He was
John Johnson.
First, I thought you said Don Johnson. I'm like, ooh, Miami Vice is on? Shit. Let me stop this show to watch a rerun of a show that ended before I was even born. So.
There you go.
Thank you, Green Man Alishi. And then Harrison Ford says, Dion makes me call him Big Daddy Dion. Inaccurate. I love that somebody has made a Harrison. Oh, we got the real Harrison Ford in our basement. I'm glad he has Wi-Fi down there, guys.
We are too good to him.
Yeah,
listen,
we are.
Listen, there are some things you just can't. You need. All right, we give him Wi-Fi. Okay, we had to. He was bitching too much.
Remember, Mr. Ford, who treated you the best of the three of us when we're in court? Okay, me.
I don't didn't kidnap you. Get the fuck back in your hole, goddammit.
Yeah.
Jeff didn't kidnap you. Jeff didn't hit you. Wink, wink. Hook me up, man.
My little buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Harrison
Ford, half a foot taller than you, but whatever.
Harrison Ford, snitches get stitches, motherfucker. All right,
That's
remember that.
Just keep your fucking mouth shut if you know what's good for you.
You know where you live.
You guys are way too used to threatening witnesses over there. I don't know how I should feel about it.
This exact moment, the real Harrison Ford just tuned into the show. He's like, shit. I don't think it's a parody anymore.
It's real, goddammit. It's real.
No, it's a parody.
Yeah,
disclaimer: we would never actually harm the real Harrison Ford.
Fuck no.
Well, we don't want
Ryan Johnson
writing a bad article about us.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
The funny thing about this podcast is what angle do they take? Do they take the racist angle? It won't work.
They would never even write an article about us. Let's be honest.
Thankfully.
No, they would. They would just cherry pick me. Like it would be only voice clips of me, and they'd be like, "This guy's racist," and I'd be like, "What? I'm on the show with 3 other people.
We're only 25% racist. Yeah. That's a better percentage than ESPN."
Yeah. So if anything, like there's 75% to counteract the 25%, so 50% non-racist wins.
Yeah,
and he knows they can't be.
That's right.
They say all podcasts are created equal, but that's not. I can't. You know what I can tell you guys? I do too. This is the best night of the week. Dion, I have some confirmation right here from the MCU.
Ooh.
The Black Panther sequel has a writer and director lined up.
Oh
crap.
Ryan Coogler is looking to write the film for next year. Same guy. He's coming back.
Oh, God. Well, yeah, that was expected.
I know. Why would they get rid of him? That's the greatest movie ever made.
I know, right? I can't wait to not buy it on Blu-ray.
It's one of the few MCU movies that I've watched. Well, no, that's not true. I've only seen Doctor Strange once all the way through in theaters. So, Black Panther's just a second-tier character like a lot of the Marvel characters are to me. Color be damned.
Yeah, it's not totally untrue. I mean, I like him. I thought the movie was okay, but it is smart to have the same guy. I mean, kudos to them. Hopefully we don't get another goddamn massive entry in Jet Magazine about why fucking Black Panther 2 is going to change the way we perceive movies in general. Like, calm down.
Well, Black Panther will introduce smell-o-vision to the world, so you can smell the roasted Wakandans.
Oh, jeez.
After the events of Infinity War, there's a lot of dead people. Smell the plight. Well, you talked
Guys,
about
watching all this plight.
Roll them up. No, man, that ain't me. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm vacation. Anyway, Dion, you talked about stupid stuff. We didn't get to talk about this as a group yet. Suicide Squad director David Ayer responds to James Gunn hiring. James is the right man for the job. So for those out there, yeah, I know. For those out there that didn't listen to the High Council this weekend, who the hell are you if you're not listening to the High Council? But if you didn't, James Gunn has been confirmed to be writing Suicide Squad 2, and it's also rumored that he may direct the film. So he has a downgrade from the MCU with Guardians of the Galaxy to the Suicide Squad from the DCEU. And all I want to know is, what do you guys think of this?
Like I said, career Suicide Squad.
This Suicide Squad 2, which, I mean, it's not going to be... It might be as good as the first one, but if it's worse than it, I don't know what the fuck to say.
That's not a compliment. It might be as good as the first one.
Oh, no, I know.
The first one was awful.
I know that. Also, there's an article that I found where, like, he might not even let Jared Leto come back.
Well,
as well. Move. Yeah, so there might not even be a Joker. There might just be Harley Quinn dancing around in her, her underwear, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Margot Robbie's really hot. I'm all right with that. But they might use Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I don't know. Who knows?
What?
I'm speculating. That's not in the article. I'm speculating.
Oh, did you hear about Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie had a violation from the SAG Screen Actors Guild? People had to piss off they had to pee on the set because they were trapped in a car for
they weren't saggy enough.
They weren't saggy enough. They were trapped in a train car and they had to pee on set because they couldn't get out.
Oh, so yeah, well, yeah, of course, SAG, a union, will be like, nope, that's a violation. You know, that's it. It's like, really?
That's a bad way.
That's what you do.
I should let him pee. I mean, I can't stand
that's the thing. That's the thing you pick on. Of course you fucking do. Oh, you motherfuckers.
Not the movie Sucking Dick, but oh no, they're not peeing.
Somebody had to urinate on set, guys.
They had horrible, conditions. They had all these people working, and they had catered food, this gourmet stuff. It was fucking horrible. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck you.
Our friend Dio Branda sends a super chat that says Mark Henry to play John Henry, healthy at all sizes.
Yeah, that could work.
You think it's that easy? Welcome to the Hall of Pain.
I could buy Mark Henry driving, fucking railroad spikes.
3-6 Mafia? What? Somebody out there listens. That's racist to assume black people listen to rap music. That's his theme song from wrestling. Get over yourself. Learn something.
Someone's gonna get their head kicked in.
Yeah, if you keep mouthing off, someone's gonna get their wig split.
That's right.
Beat him up. Break his neck.
Break his neck.
Yeah, Mark Henry was legit, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you that his little world title run, I thoroughly enjoyed that match he had with Daniel Bryan on SmackDown. That was fantastic.
Yeah, you hear about Daniel Bryan coming to his wife's defense, calling everybody cyber bullies for the people that made fun of her for injuring Liv Morgan.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him for that. You got to protect your opponent.
Yeah. But cyberbullying because you critique somebody, come on now. There's always a new excuse. It's like, oh, Russian bots, cyberbullying. Yeah. I can't be held accountable for my own mistakes. I mean,
what if the Russian bots are doing the cyberbullying though?
But you're not ever gonna see Daniel Bryan be like, yeah, she really should have been paying attention. He's gonna fucking, no matter what she does, he's gonna be like, listen, that's my boo thing. She lets me nut in her. I'm gonna back her.
Yeah, I married up.
It's not my fault. She's not as good as me.
If you would have ended the sentence with that, I would have been like, okay, cool. Mea culpa, Daniel Bryan. Mea culpa. Our annoying tenant in the basement, Harrison Ford, says, you only let me watch Back to the Future 2 on VHS in another one of these stupid live streams, but only when it's live, and I'm forced to use my money to super chat.
Yeah, you got a lot of it. So
you got a lot of it. So calm down, before I give you the hose, okay? Calm down.
Harrison, you made Indiana Jones 4 in the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and you got paid $60 million. Yeah, I'm going to charge you $5 to talk to me every time. All right? Get your ass down there.
Actually, while we're still on
Harrison, we could be down there with you with socks full of bars of soap beating the shit out of you, but we're not. So
put on your damn vest.
Now is going hard, Dion. Jesus.
Well,
we've turned him.
We've turned him.
I know how to keep him in line. I'm gonna, possibly do the same thing for all these dumb motherfuckers getting pissed at my man Rock.
That one person, you're gonna beat the hell out of her? That's fine.
No, not her, but all the other people that were like, yeah, let me comment on this article. I got a sock full of pennies with your names on.
What if you found out your sister commented on the article and said, yeah, the Rock's not dark enough?
Oh, she's getting the long good night. The fucking arm right around the throat. Be like, shh, there can only be one twin. There can only be.
The quickening of the greens.
Oh, God. There could only be one.
Since I'm close with your family, when she's out, I'm going to give her the people's elbow, and then we leave.
There you go.
Always want to do that to somebody.
And then Nick runs up. You got knocked the fuck out.
Sure, I'll do that. That's fine.
So yeah, this Joker thing, this Suicide Squad thing, it's really, really hard to talk about comic book movies right now. I mean, I'm excited for Avengers 4. They may have accidentally leaked some merchandise boxes. Yep. So there's 4, and all the Avengers are in spacesuits, and these look too professional to be fake. So I'm just going by what I saw. I don't have any proof to show you guys right now, but from this mock-up, it looks like the Avengers are in space, and that Thor is still teamed up with, was it Rocket Raccoon? Did he survive, right, or no?
Yeah, Rabbit's alive.
Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure there was a 2-pack with them. It was the back of the box. It also had a Captain America, Captain Marvel 2-pack, and something else. So it looks like they're going to be split up into teams, and maybe those are quantum dimension suits like Ant-Man wears. I don't have spoilers. I'm just making this up based on the back of a toy box. But
Avengers in space.
Yeah. Miss Piggy joins the Avengers.
Spavengers. I thought that was Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I forgot she was a thing.
Hey, let's go over one of her most famous jokes. My vagina.
I was gonna say, if you want to hear her best,
smells like your butthole. Calm down.
Her best jokes. Just watch other comedians.
Oh shit!
Let's rip off David Tell. So I got one more story. It's just real quick. It's about Star Wars. I know a lot of reason why people watch this show. So, oh man, this comes from our friend. Okay, I had to sneeze. I hopefully muted that in time.
You did.
You did.
For a second,
I was like, oh shit, not again.
No alien's gonna pop out of my chest this time.
John Hurt, no.
Thank you. No, wait a minute, John. No, John. No. So this comes from StarMakingWars.net. Ethan Van Sciver's favorite website to lampoon because, well, they do it to themselves. So the Mandalorian and the remnants of the Empire after Star Wars Return of the Jedi with a photo. So this is just a set photo featuring guys in stormtrooper costumes on the set of The Mandalorian. So if they didn't milk your nostalgia gland, which is right next to your anus, hard enough, be prepared to look at actual original Star Wars stormtroopers fighting Boba Fett-esque characters. So if you were a child of the 1980s, you probably had this wet dream. Oh my God, Boba Fett's fighting stormtroopers and Luke Skywalker and this and that. Well, you're going to get it at 45 years old. It's not too late to have a childhood again. So there you go, folks. Stormtroopers on the set of The Mandalorian.
Yes. Help me live my best life, Boba.
Boba Fett, where? That's another reason why you're chained up in the basement, Harrison Ford, because you killed Boba Fett. Greedo, we understand. He was a shitty bounty hunter, but Boba Fett?
Hey, dude, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
That scene is still hilarious. I don't care what anybody says.
It doesn't piss me off. I'm not one of those people that gets on the internet and goes, they killed Boba Fett in the dumbest way. I'm like, it makes me laugh every time. So that's what I got. So Nick, take her away.
All right. Virginia City threatens trick-or-treaters over the age of 12 with jail time to thwart Halloween mischief.
Ooh, it's like the movie Footloose, except instead of dancing, it's, trick-or-treating.
Yeah, well, Chesapeake, Virginia has a law in place now that anybody over the age of 12 that's caught trick-or-treating, they will either fine with no less than $25 up to $100 and with 6 months of jail time. So apparently if you're 13 years old, you're going to go to jail.
Oh, no. What? Where is this?
Chesapeake, Virginia.
Oh, wait. If you're over the age of 12?
Yes.
Wow. I'm really glad that they're tackling the important issues down in Virginia.
Yeah. Well, apparently if you're 13 years old and you're like accompanying, like your sibling, they will not arrest you. Also, there's a curfew for it as well, only till 8 p.m. And
what the fuck is happening?
And then if any kids are left trick-or-treating, it's $100 fine or jail time of up to 30 days. So yeah, apparently Virginia, like Dion said, like to tackle the big issues like, trick-or-treating and eggings and graffiti and just throwing toilet paper into the trees. The really, really horrible things you got to deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah,
so.
We cannot let these sexy Ninja Turtles taking over our city. Goddamn it! What the fucking fuck?
We cannot let these 8 Wonder Women,
I am so tired of Keyshawn dressing up as the Black Panther. Take his black ass to jail.
God damn it.
If only he had a role model like John Henry to look up to.
The strongest man in the world, John Henry.
I beat a train machine. Woo.
I'm really getting tired of these fucking redneck Avengers stealing shit in my town.
Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, motherfucking Hulk.
You did that so well.
I am from a small redneck town, my friend.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, dude. I'm real sorry.
I'm from a big redneck town. It's called Cincinnati.
Holy shit.
I can't believe that they're trying to take away the fun of trick-or-treating. I mean, when I was a little kid, my mom would take me to multiple neighborhoods. We'd get, multiple pillowcases full of candy from the good neighborhoods, the shit neighborhoods, all that stuff. Halloween was like the best night of the year. Why are they taking that away from kids now? Like, what do they benefit taking this away from kids?
Well, I mean,
I want to know, is there a super high amount of child abductions on Halloween or something? I feel like that you would have to have something absolutely fucking crazy to justify arresting 13, 14, 15-year-olds for trick-or-treating. Like, there has to be, like, is there a gang of 13-and-a-half-year-olds going around beating the shit out of little kids? Like, what?
Yeah. They're waiting at the Pokemon gyms to beat up little kids.
Yeah, does just Chesapeake, Virginia become Mad Max World, where you have gangs of dressed up 14-year-olds just causing havoc?
It's just oil drums burning and all these kids making their own cars in their parents' basements.
Mr. Johnson's dog got fucked up the ass just way too many times, and he said he had enough. God damn it!
The dog or Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and there are two other towns apparently in Virginia that are also doing this as well. It's like apparently Virginia's like it's too wild out there. Halloween's too crazy.
Do they think Michael Myers is real?
I think so. I think that's what it is. They
don't want that goddamn Jamie Lee Curtis in our town. God damn it!
I think she's the one you would want in your town. She's gonna kill Michael Myers, or at least be there when he got killed.
Yeah, Are we really gonna test the decision making of a town that doesn't want 13-year-olds to get candy after 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I guess so. Look, my biggest complaint with this whole situation is 13's the cutoff for trick or treating.
That's so weird.
It's so young. I mean, at 13
years old.
Yeah.
If they're out collecting candy that late, they're not at home sleeping, resting up, going to the coal mines. So
Virginia,
I can see their logic there.
They're not inhaling that important coal dust you need as a mineral for your growing body.
Exactly.
Makes your bones strong.
Makes your bones something. I don't know about strong though. Makes them like a rubber band probably, but whatever.
That way when you fall under the massive weight of whatever you're carrying, your bones don't break. They just kind of bend and they just straighten you out and get you back up there. Hey kid, tighten up, and then there you go. You get back to work.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, for me, Halloween was awesome up until now. I'm almost 30 and I'm still going to parties and doing shit.
Yeah, exactly.
13, you're in that weird age. Like high school for Halloween sucks ass because you still have to go to school and you have all the same structured rules. You're not old enough to drink or stay out late. Right. So you kind of like have to trick or treat. And I understand maybe some of the older kids pick on the little ones and steal their candy. That's messed up. But at the same time, it's like, well, if you're 14, what are you going to do? Watch Friday the 13th reruns on Spike TV? I've been there. It sucks. You don't want to do just that. Okay? But what else you got, Nick? That kind of pisses me off, man. That just takes away the spirit.
Oh no. Well, yeah, because I'm a huge proponent of Halloween. I think you are as well. I think everybody here is loves Halloween, and I've had good experiences. I've gone out with my parents, gone out with friends. Trick or treating. It's been a good time. And then this fucking shitty town in Virginia wants to be like, no, fuck your good time. We'll tell you how much time you have to have a good time and how old you can be to have a good time. Fuck you, Chesapeake, Virginia. I hope you burn to death.
Isn't that like the plot of Footloose?
Yeah. No John Lithgow though.
I really hope that people in Chesapeake, Virginia, who want to go trick or treating, go to the town over.
Yeah,
to Roanoke.
Roanoke.
And they never were heard from again.
Oh fuck!
Wait, these are the people of Roanoke. They've come back with their puritanical ways to destroy Halloween.
I knew this day would come.
God damn it!
We solved the case.
That's what Krakatoa meant the whole time.
Dion, remember the Halloween we were drunk and I made everybody cheeseburgers dressed as Marty McFly?
Fuck yeah, that was a fantastic Halloween.
Dude, that's awesome as shit.
Yeah, man. Halloween's my favorite holiday. I got nothing but great.
Well, I mean, when I go up next weekend, I'm bringing a costume in case there's any, festivities.
Fuckery from Chesapeake. Any spillover from Chesapeake?
Sure, why not? Why not?
Dion, get something to wear. If my Axel Foley costume's here in time, I'll at least rock the jacket that one night we go out.
Fuck yeah.
We'll go to a haunted house. You guys here to work now, man?
I like the way you think.
I'm Axel Foley, Beverly Hills building inspector. Put the bucket down.
I need to get you a fake badge so bad.
Do it. I don't know where to get one well, I guess I could get one in time, but I don't want anyone to assume I'm impersonating a cop. I'm like, well, Axel Foley isn't real, so
right. And then if they ask you can be like, you have a very big mouth, sir. Is that your Ferrari out front?
I bet that's your Porsche parked outside.
Porsche.
I can have 20. What do you say?
20 federal agents here.
Yeah, climb your fucking ass with a microscope. I've seen it. It's not a pretty sight. Oh, dude, our next episode that we record should just be Beverly Hills Cop, the commentary.
Fuck yeah.
Welcome to episode 145, Beverly Hills Cop.
You're welcome, America.
Oh God.
We had a few super chats roll in. Our friend Dayton Pfeiffer says, if you guys think I can give good stream ideas before October, wait until November comes. I'll give you more ideas for streams.
Watch
Dayton
out
Pfeiffer.
now.
Yeah, we're gonna take those, man. We are very open. I have decided earlier today that I've been so busy with October and Stealing Solo and all these streams and stuff like that November is gonna be a focused effort on getting back to fan interaction, a more personal world-class bullshitters experience, because we were rocking it out great all through September. Then October rolled around, we had all kinds of stuff to do. So we want to let you guys know that starting in November, we're going to be, a more focused podcast for you guys. So if you guys have things you want to see or requests, just let us know. In November, we'll make up for it, and we'll have a lot of fun.
Well, it seems like people are really receptive to our cursed movie idea that we did. I think last week.
Yeah, I had a great time. That was one of the best things I think we did.
Oh yeah. It was a lot of fun. Especially everything I learned about the Omen. Holy shit.
Yeah. That was legitimately creepy. To read the Twilight Zone movie one always makes me go into like a bad headspace, because
it does, man. Because that one is very, very creepy, and it was just a lot of negligence that just kind of went into that. It's so horrible what happened.
Cinevareth 653, thank you very much. That trick-or-treating law is bullshit. Yeah,
we agree.
Now, the opinionated one says, from Virginia near Chesapeake, and my area has the 8 p.m. curfew. Didn't have it as kids, and it was a blast. They likely justify it by saying it's for safety.
Well, thank you for clearing that up. That's really crazy. I mean, for safety? For what? I mean, are kids going out with RPGs blowing up shit on Halloween? Like, what's going on out there?
Yeah, it's called PUBG, and what's that other game they play?
Fortnite?
Fortnite, yeah. Halloween Fortnite. Ooh. Maybe these people saw The Crow, and they mistook Halloween for Devil's Night, and that's why they're not, allowing trick-or-treaters to go out late. They don't want to hurt Brandon Lee's girlfriend.
Damn.
I know, right?
No. Well, what it is that a lot of the girls saw The Craft, and they're all going to dress in all black and think they're witches.
Dude, when Dion gets back from the bathroom, I'll just tell you this. We saw in college the best Halloween costumes. We'll put it like that. We went before this whole SJW outrage culture on campus. So it was like the good old days of 2008. A decade ago. Sound old. But seriously, things were different back then, and things were so fun, man.
I agree, man. No. Even when I lived in Gallenberg, like you go downtown to trick or treat, everybody would have candy. Even the candy stores would give you fucking caramel or candy apples to have, like fucking big ones. Just hand them out for free. It was fun, man. You met your friends. You had a good time. It was good.
Darth Tiberius, thank you very much. When I was a firefighter, Halloween was the best time of year. We would dress up the truck stations and hand out candy by the ton.
Yeah, see, it's a good time, man. It's a good time.
Everyone loves Halloween.
Yeah, except the people of Chesapeake, Virginia.
Yeah, well, those people suck.
No, but Darth Tiberius, I wish I would have known where your fire station was back in the day. I would have come up to your place dressed up as a Power Ranger. Can I have a ton of candy, sir?
Put out my fire, fireman.
Now, Dion, you know how I mentioned earlier we didn't have a listener of the week?
Yeah.
We do. I forgot. Our friend Holdo's Muff is the listener of the week for this message alone. So we got a message on Patreon. It says, I have good friends that I've had forever, but I would punch a newborn for a Jeff/Dion bromance.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, Holdo's Muff, you're the man.
Best deserving listener of the week so far.
I know. We have so many good listeners, but man, Holdo's Muff, you reached out and you touched your brother's heart. Dante Reeves, thank you very much. He says, back in Halloween 2005, I was dressed up as Mr. Freeze.
Nice.
Did you go to a cool party?
History lesson on the Ice Age.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, last year I dressed up as the killer from Until Dawn. I got the mask and the outfit and everything.
Nice.
What did I do last Halloween?
I was Thomas Wayne.
Nice.
I don't think I went out. I don't think I did anything last Halloween.
Damn.
I didn't even go to a party, man. Fuck 2017.
Well, 2018, goddamn it, we're gonna be there next weekend.
Oh, and after you leave, I got one of those wild parties to go back to. So,
oh fuck yeah,
yeah, I'll tell you guys all about that off air. I'll tell you there. I'll be like, hey guys, blah 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 blah. You know, I can't say those things on air. People,
of course you can't.
No, but did you have any more stories, or is it time for Kendo to pick it up with the Jeff story of the week?
Yeah, I'm done. It's all in Kendo now.
All right. So this story of the week is a doozy. All right. So on October 10th, yesterday, a North Dakota man tweaking on meth stripped off his clothes and went into a church's baptismal before emerging to walk toward the altar while masturbating in front of 75 witnessing individuals attending the mass.
What?
A 9 a.m. Mass Tuesday at the Spirit of Life Church was interrupted by Zachary Burdick, 21, who appeared in the entryway of the Roman Catholic Church in Mandan, North Dakota, a city about 5 miles from Bismarck. A female church employee called police after Burdick disrobed and entered the font where he was masturbating facing the altar, in quotations. Burdick, she added, then, quote, began walking down the aisle toward the altar while still masturbating. Witness Daryl Kilzer, 68, told police that Burdick began to splash around in the holy water fountain. Kilzer added that Burdick later entered the sanctuary with his machinery hanging out and was pumping himself.
Wait, so how long are this? People just let him walk all the way up to the fucking water, this splash in the water, pump himself off a few more times.
They were practicing decorum. Father
Wait,
Todd
hold no. Come on now. Somebody busts into a church and is just naked and starts like jerking themselves off. Somebody's gonna pull out a fucking cell phone and call the cops like ASAP. Come on now.
They did. And if you let me finish the story, I'll tell you more about it.
Okay, fine, do it then.
Wait, what was the name of the church again?
Spirit of Life Church.
Oh, I thought you said first time. I thought you said Spirit of Black Church. I was like, wait a minute, more questions.
I don't think that would have went over in like one of those churches. People would have not stood for that one. Father Todd Kreitinger, who was conducting mass when Burdick arrived, said the intruder dipped his rear end into the holy water fountain and splashed around a bit before entering the sanctuary while masturbating. The priest added that the font would have been cleaned and sanitized, a process that would cost the church around $500. When confronted by police, Burdick reportedly said that he was tweaking on meth and admitted to using hashish oil. Burdick officer Nicholas Pinion appeared to be under the influence of drugs, obviously. When the patrolman noted that he could not masturbate in public, Burdick replied, especially in church. Burdick then reportedly declared that he was trying to, quote, bust a nut inside the church. Burdick was charged with felony indecent exposure and disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor. He made his initial appearance yesterday afternoon in district court. While often a misdemeanorer, Burdick's alleged indecent exposure was charged as a felony because it occurred within 50 feet of where private religious instruction is given to children aged 3 through 9. No children attending the church's educational program saw Burdick's antics, however. Burdick's Facebook page describes him as a, quote, rapper, producer, and songwriter.
Of course it does.
And that is to this week's Jeff Story of the Week.
Oh, my God.
They won't let me nut in church.
I told you that one was going to be it. I told you before we launched. I was like, dude, I've got a doozy. This is an epic one.
So last week we jokingly said we're going to have a rap song, which we were 100% serious about. So do you think one of our second singles should be They Wouldn't Let Me Nut in Church? Do you think
Yeah. I bet it out for anything that this other rapper produces.
Well, let me look up worst rap covers ever and see if we can top that real quick. Let's see. Images. 29 of the worst. Oh my God. Some of these are terrible. Dion, should we try to top the terrible nature of the albums I'm about to show you guys?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sure.
So let's see. This is on the Googles. So we got we got
Trick Daddy's there.
Lil Milt. That's
God.
Is this the guy?
Yeah, this is Satan's 64 pack, dude. Look at the abs just go to hell. He's all abs.
Oh my God.
Even his dick is just all abs.
This is the fattest angel I've ever seen. Look at this one, Big Bear doing things.
Oh my
God. Yeah.
God, that guy is a pimp and he doesn't even know it.
Oh God.
Trick Daddy finally famous.
Oh, fuck you.
Here's a great one. Will Flip, the leprechaun.
Oh my god.
Here we go, Dion. We found your album cover.
I mean, I think it fits very well.
Does this guy have plastic hair on?
Yeah, he does.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
What is happening?
This guy's face.
Soldier Slim. He doesn't even know the picture's gonna take. He's like, yeah, you took the picture yet? You took the picture yet?
Give it to him raw.
Nah. Seriously, when we make the rap song, it's gonna be the worst rap song ever, but it's gonna be amazing.
Oh my god.
Stacks on Deck 3, the Cookie Monster edition.
God. I'm gonna need milk for this shit.
Definitely need to have a t-shirt with that fucking album cover up the front, on the back. I'm gonna need milk for this shit.
Let's see. We had 2 super chats rolling.
Our third single will be Golden Oreo, Where'd They Go?
We should be writing these down because I'll buy a fucking keyboard and I'll make us some rap beats. We'll just have somebody randomly scream their name out on the album. Dan Kane, and that's just he's our producer.
Oh god,
another one.
My name's MC Dick Cheese. Dio Brando says, my last trick-or-treating haul was 15 pounds of candy. Holy shit.
Jesus. Are you okay?
Do you have both feet?
Does your dick still work?
Does your dick still work?
And then this is a nice message from our friend Adam Gilman. Longtime listener and love you guys. Due to the nature of my work, I generally have to listen to the previously recorded shows. Glad to be here now. Well, Adam, we're glad to have you here, man.
Well, yeah. Adam, I know working for the CIA is tough, man, but keep doing what you're doing, I guess.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yep.
Just let us know if they're coming after us.
Just give us a good amount of warning, and it'll be okay.
I pay my taxes. I feel safe.
Just give me a warning, then it's fine.
So, Ken, did you have any more stories? Because we don't want to shut this episode down early. We've only been live for an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, we have Pet Cemetery to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
I don't unless you want to talk about the Pet Cemetery trailer.
We do need to talk about the Pet Cemetery trailer. So, okay. Well, I saw the Pet Cemetery trailer. I thought it was a damn good trailer. I was into it, and then I was really into it once I heard John Lithgow's voice. What about you guys?
Dude, when they did where they're getting the kids out of the car and the fucking semi flies by, that actually scared the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah. Also, the lettering they're using is kind of reminiscent of Stranger Things a little bit in the trailer. I was like, this text looks familiar. Oh, yeah, it's from that show.
Well, I mean, I'm on record as being the guy who doesn't find Pet Sematary scary at all. There's nothing horrific about it. It's sad that kid gets hit by a truck, but other than that,
I mean, that's part sad. What kid deserves a truck to hit him? You know what I'm saying?
I know it should have been like a Lamborghini or something.
Yeah. Make his death worth something.
Yeah, if you're gonna run him over, do it with style.
Yeah, like a Bugatti or something, whatever. The kids going into the woods with the masks on is kind of terrifying. A little bit scary.
Yeah, it's like a whole pet funeral mass.
Yeah,
well, the scene when he turns around and just the dead guy standing there with just the fucking shadow on his face, that scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah. Once again, John Lithgow, I fucking love him. He is extremely underrated in my book. He should be doing more. He should be part of the MCU, really, and be doing that shit.
He could be Hank Pym.
Yeah, he should. Man, he should.
I like Michael Douglas more.
Oh no, I like Michael Douglas. I don't want him to be replaced. I'm just saying when he said he should be in the MCU, I'm trying to think of the first person that popped out of my
Captain America.
Mind.
There's an opening.
Now, do we want John Lithgow, Third Rock from the Sun, or John Lithgow, Dexter?
If he's a bad guy, it's Dexter.
Yeah, if he's a good guy, Third Rock.
Could you imagine Trinity Killer, Captain America?
Ooh.
Remember how he freaked out on his wife at Thanksgiving dinner? Oh my god! What a great show!
Yeah, he was the highlight of that season too.
He's the highlight of that fucking show.
That's true. They needed something after season 3 was kind of bleh.
Yeah, Miguel. What's his name? Miguel Prado was the character's name, played by Jimmy Smits. Not a good villain.
And then season 5 sucked.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, but after the John Lithgow season, it went downhill real bad. Because like his character was like, it was weird because he was trying to be this really good guy, and he had some mental problems when he was murdering people, and it was like a movie he had done before, where I think it was called Citizen Kane or something, or Chasing Kane. I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Citizen Kane.
Yeah, they tried that once in 1940 something, and I don't think they tried it again.
You know what it's called? See,
I mean, if I had to pick
Raising Kane. Sorry, Raising Kane. Yeah,
man, what's the name of that movie? Citizen Kane. Maybe you heard of it.
No, what is it? Is that the one with Antonio Banderas?
Yeah, yes. Man, it's the other sequel to Zorro.
And Keegan Michael Key is the robot. Yeah,
oh my God, what?
And Kate Basinger is the love interest, but she plays a hooker who can't spell.
Yeah, and Alec Baldwin's her pimp.
Yeah, and he slaps around and he does jokes. He does a lot of jokes because he's a funny jokester. He makes jokes.
Oh yeah, that. Oh wait, it's called Real Life the Movie.
Oh shit.
No, but back to this trailer. If we could be serious for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna go see this film. I'm gonna go see this beyond just for the channel. Just when it comes out, we'll all go see it for the channel. But I would see this even if we didn't have a podcast.
The father is from what comes at night.
You mean Terminator 5 Gynesis? That was John Connor.
That's Connor. True. That's true. But
I'm a robot. Yay!
Yeah, but that's who he is.
Respect my feelings.
Jeez.
Motherfucking, and then too, like it's just nice to see, you know, the I don't want to say recreations, but definitely a modern take on Stephen King stories. That shit's just like, you know, it was just so goddamn good. You know, Pet Sematary. Yeah. I just can't wait. It's nice to see it not in TV movie form.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely, yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head though when you said it. I think it is what opened me up to more horror remakes. At least to have a kinder look at these horror remakes, because you know when we were in college, it's like, well, Rob Zombie's Halloween and the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Here's the thing. Well, yeah, here's the thing with those. Like they were especially with the ones that had the name recognition. That's all they had was name recognition. They had a couple of things in the trailers that reminded you of the old movie, but that's it. They hired a bunch of young nobodies, paid them shit, shot for 15 days, and said, "Here's the movie," and there you go.
They tried to make it like back in the day.
They did, and and that was the thing. Like you had the peak of horror remakes back then, where they were just churning them out over and over again. It was mainly through Platinum Dunes. Michael Bay's company was doing a lot of them.
That man can ruin any genre.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. Jeez, but that's where they were mainly coming from, and oh man.
Well, thankfully we have Jason Blum and Blumhouse, because he's really revolutionized horror.
God, last year I think they killed it. This year they're killing even more, man. It's insane.
Dude, Halloween comes out in 8 days.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Do you realize since we don't have a show next week, I could go see it Thursday night, but I'm saving myself for you guys.
Yay. Don't say it like that.
Oh, I'll say it like that.
Yeah, go ahead and say it like that.
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is going to show us a good time together as friends.
That's right.
Oh man, but no, this does look so good and so creepy.
I'm pumped. I can't wait till April 5th.
Well, oh shit, that's WrestleMania weekend, isn't it, Dion?
What?
April 5th.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Yeah.
It is.
Hey, no, let's not go see it for the show. The next weekend we'll be in Chicago for Star Wars Celebration. Let's just veer off from the group and go see it together.
I'm in.
I'm down.
Cool. I was gonna say, Dion, let's go see it in New York City, but no, let's wait and let's go see it in Chicago. We'll call up. Well, we won't call people from college. Fuck them. We'll just go see it, the four of us.
Right.
It'll be a channel expense.
American Trent, you're buying the popcorn.
Yeah, Trent. He said he'll be there. So
just buy one large of popcorn for like $18. We'll all eat it. It'll be fine.
Make sure there's no holes in the bottom, Trent, because we like you a lot, but not in that way.
You're gonna go get the refills.
Yeah. Not it. Those goes.
Nope, not it.
Oh fuck.
No, Trent's got to go. We can't hear his voice. He could have said not at first.
Sure,
sorry,
you fucked up, Trent. Not it. I said it.
Right. No, but if you're going to join us for Star Wars Celebration in Chicago, we'll host a World Class Bullshitters night where we go see Pet Cemetery. Because I mean, we can only handle so much Star Wars, and when people are coming at us,
100%. I think that's a very, very good way of breaking it up and kind of getting away from that stuff.
Dayton Pfeiffer, thank you very much for your super chat. He says, "Don't forget about Daredevil season 3 next week."
Ooh.
Oh yeah, baby.
Dayton Pfeiffer, I will not forget about Daredevil season 3, but I have to wait until the guys leave because they'll get here as it hits Netflix, and once you start a Netflix Daredevil show, you kind of got to see it all the way through. Yeah, and I mean, it's either my best friends come to visit or I watch Daredevil for 27 hours. I'm gonna go with my best friends.
Yeah, because it'll always be there on Netflix. So
yeah, because us being there is like once, twice, maybe 3 times in a year occasion.
Yeah, Daredevil, it's annually, baby, and it's always there forever. Thank you, Terry Funk. Our friend Tim Riggs says, "So I just watched that Pet Cemetery trailer. What's up with the child furry parade there?"
It's about inclusion, bruh.
I assume that's the kids doing the ceremony to bury their pet. So
yeah. Do you guys follow Mr. Medicare at all?
Yeah.
Did you see the stream he did about the furry guy?
I sure did, and it was creepy.
That was interesting to say the least.
The furry guy.
Well, I'll tell you all about it off air because it's not even anything I gotta hide from. It's nothing like that I can't talk about. It's just I have to build context and all this stuff. So
gotcha.
It's just long. I mean, anyone can go out there and look at Mr. Medicare's channel. We're not, calling bullshit or saying anything that he didn't say before. So just check it out. He's got a good channel. I like what he does.
I do too.
I didn't realize he was the same guy that was the internet aristocrat back in the day. So.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, same dude.
Yeah.
New gimmick. Better nowadays.
Because he knows.
I'm trying to work behind the scenes to get another YouTube Avengers going. So like me and No Bullshit Reviews and Razor Fist and Doomcock and all these guys, because I want to do like a year in review in terms of entertainment. And I want to get all those guys involved. So if you're out there and you like the idea, press 1. If I see a tank tread roll up, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Beep.
Beep. There we go. I heard it from Dion. I was there. I saw it all.
I got dial tone, bitch.
American Trent 007 sent a super chat, says, "Dion, Lena's ass isn't a popcorn seasoning. Sorry."
That won't stop me from making it one.
I was eating a mint, and thankfully it washed the flavor of the possible puke in my mouth.
I'm about to be apparently eating me a biscuit here pretty soon.
I'm glad I did not eat before the show tonight.
How about instead of popcorn seasoning, you just get a bucket of muff crumbs?
Oh god damn it.
Oh, that's so gross. I love this show. Just think, last year, what were we talking about? I don't know.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Kendo, pull up last year's episode. What was the topic?
Give me a second.
Yeah, I'll give you time.
I know about this time last year's when we recorded the first Bond commentary.
It was. I had just gotten over a cold.
And I had just moved back to Camp Kendo.
Yeah.
Well, motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was probably married to a white woman still, which is, yay for me.
I'm pretty much sure in 10 years when we are, in Hollywood making our TV show and movies, like, yeah, I remember what I was doing last year, married to a white woman. I'm like, yeah, Dion.
Start every story like that.
The same thing you were doing every year.
What were you doing 5 years ago? Well, I started my year out really good, man. I was married to a white woman, and then yeah, I mean that's probably the best way for a guy like me to start the year. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the trailer for a lad. That was kind of a big deal,
We were building up to. We had episode 89, The Force Awakens. Then we had episode 90, Disney Does Right. I don't remember the context of that one, but that was in question mark. We had our Ghostbusters drunk commentary trailer come out. Episode 91, we'd take a knee for Star Wars.
Oh yeah, Colin Kaepernick was a thing last year.
Schlocktoberfest was in full blast. We had our first episode of Comment Slam, where we read Last Jedi comments.
It was really the beginning of the big upswing in viewers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks to the last
Brown Eye.
Yeah.
Oh man, I guess we should be thankful, but that movie was so bad.
Yeah. Social City.
By the way, folks,
I wish I had a nickel for every time Jeff and I shared a glance of what the fuck is happening on the screen in front of us when we were watching that movie. Because it happened probably, I'd say, on record about every, 4 minutes.
We would just look over like, what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was like the first weekend we'd ever met in person. And I was just like, oh my God, what a great way to... Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. When we first met, like the story of when Kendo met Jeff, and it was at the Rock Bottom place. There was like no weird, awkward, like, hey, we've only ever spoken. Now we're actually, it was just, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on? We get a table? Yeah, sure. Let's get some nachos and some beers.
Yeah.
And it was just like nothing had changed. It was like we'd always done that.
It's a sign of a good friendship.
That's right.
Friendship, motherfucker.
Dante Reeves sent in a super chat, says EVS plus Jeremy plus Doomcock plus Mahler equals Dream Team.
He left you out of that.
Well, that's okay. They're the Dream Team. They only perform every 4 years in the Olympics. The Avengers save the world every day.
And the Dream Team technically only showed up in one Olympics.
Oh, there we go. So
there was always those copycat Dream Teams.
Ooh. You missed out, Dante.
I think you are not living and believing in the hype, sir.
Well, Dante Reeves is a Grant Hill fan, much like Dianna Green. So, you guys remember Grant Hill?
Yeah, I remember how he got a goddamn championship. Thanks for reminding me.
And the Pistons had those weird white and teal and orange flame uniforms.
God, they were so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like
sports.
They had that little horse logo coming out of the eye and Pistons. It was awkward.
Well, maybe I'll try to get Mahler, Doomcock, myself, because this is me on the channel. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a meeting on the channel. Like, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go away. Bye. That'd be weird.
Just shoot me a text when you guys done, so I can come in and turn it off.
I'm gonna take a nap for a couple hours. Just text me when you're done.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Lethal Weapon 2 and think about that hot South American chick.
Patsy Kensit.
Oh yeah, that's her name.
And add Dion.
Who? John Henry.
Dion.
Hey Rock, you busy? You want to get on the
show? No. Hey Luke, it's Dion.
Oh my God. Hey Luke. God, that was an old joke from this show as well.
Yep.
Oh my God. Well, I still talk. Well, the girl's our announcer, the Hey Luke girl. So I listen to her voice almost every day when I put together Good Morning Pop Culture.
It's a nice damn voice.
A nice damn looking girl, but she's my friend on Facebook.
It's a story for another time.
That is a story for another time.
We need to go to England.
Oh,
yeah. Been there. It's nice.
I mean, all of us.
Yeah.
Especially when WrestleMania eventually goes to England.
Dude, we just need to look at folks. Help us sell 15 million copies of Stealing Solo. That way, we can go on a world-class bullshitters world tour. Like our friend Alphamar Datillo. Yeah, that's his name, right? He goes, yeah, come to the Philippines. Sure, dude. We sold 15 million comic books. We'll be there in a week. Oh, yeah. Come to London. Of course. We'll go take you to dinner. We'll be there in a week. Fuck. It's like, hey, I bought a house. I have not stepped foot in that goddamn house. Why? Because I'm traveling around the world meeting all the people that bought the comic book. So, we're super, super busy right now.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling across the Eastern Bloc Europe.
And fight around the world.
Yeah. Join us on the World Class Bullshitters Bastard Making Tour.
I want to go hang out with Uwe Boll. That's my life goal for next year.
We'll all get in that ring and beat the shit out of him. That's
I'm about to say. One at a time. Come here, Uwe. I'm gonna show you where the rainbow hides, boy.
Tag team style. Dion, I'll be Triple H. I'll be Shawn Michaels. Kendo and Nick are the New Age Outlaws, and Hillary's X-Pac.
Oh shit! She's just fucking X-chopping just randomly across the fucking ring.
Break it down.
Quit making shitty movies.
Cinevareth653 says, I saw an article earlier that said Brie Larson has been linked to a seven movie deal for Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Cinevareth653, thank you for ruining the show. We were going to go on such a high note. We were going to go, guys, this has been a great week. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. We appreciate you. Now we got to think about Brie Larson in her she's like the grumpy cat of human beings. You just put grumpy cat in another suit and you put her in front of a camera, and there's your Captain Marvel flip.
I'd rather watch Grumpy Cat.
Plus, I can promise you, the people who like her can't take her for 7 movies in the same fucking franchise.
There was a picture of her dressed as Captain Marvel. It was like a continuity Polaroid that I saw the other day. She looked unimpressed even behind the scenes.
Jeez.
At least Scarlett Johansson showed some expression. Nope, not Brie Larson.
Damn it.
I guess emotion's a sign of a weakness, but hey.
Ugh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, right? That's modern day entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Don't show, unless you're The Rock, you can't smile. Oh wait, if you're The Rock, you're not allowed to smile too because
you're apparently not allowed to be black either.
Yeah,
that's right.
Wouldn't you be surprised if this article caused The Rock to just stop acting? He's like, you know what, guys, I just can't handle the pressure right now. I'm just going to go back to the WWE. I'm going to beat Roman Reigns for the title. I'm going to go make $20 million from Saudi Arabia to wrestle at their pay-per-view. I'm going to beat Stone Cold Steve Austin one more time, and then The Rock's going to ride.
I mean, if that were to happen and Stone Cold Steve Austin were to come back, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Not a little bit.
I look at Saudi Arabia is a hard sell for me to travel to, but if Stone Cold or The Rock fought in another country that was not Saudi Arabia, maybe like, I don't know, Germany or France or somewhere, I'd say we should all go. The Congo. We'll all go to the Congo to watch The Rock fight Stone Cold.
The Congo. What the fuck?
The Royal
Rumble
McMahon.
Just as big as Muhammad Ali and George Foreman.
Really
Vince McMahon built it as the Royal Rumble in the jungle.
Rocky Boombaye.
Could that be a rhythm to one of our rap songs?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it already is.
That song's gonna be fucking fire.
Are you gonna be like R. Kelly in the background? Pissing this.
He's gonna piss on somebody.
Show me your face. I'm gonna piss on it.
Hey, speaking of pissing, guys, Harrison Ford's back again. Thank you, Dion, for helping me in the bathroom.
You're welcome. Now give me your daughter's phone number.
Does Harrison Ford actually have any daughters?
I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
I think he has all sons.
Well, this just got weird.
I think his son's name is Ben.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I really think he has a son named Ben Ford. I could be wrong.
Watch like he had this deep-seated hatred for Star Wars, but deep down he really, really loved it, and he named his kid Ben because of Star Wars.
Watch, he gets a copy of the comic book. He goes, "Thank you, guys. You got my real emotions on this page. You know me better than any other writer.
Thank you so much."
I'll be like, thanks, Harrison. I wrote it in my office, looking out of the window at my shitty neighborhood, thinking, oh God, my neighbor's driving in their front yard again. Can't wait to get out of here. That's a true story. Every morning when I'm on Good Morning Pop Culture, the dude across the street backs up and drives through his front yard and then goes in the opposite direction.
Jesus.
Jeez. Well, apparently, I looked up the names of his kids if you want them.
All right, just is there a Ben? Just tell me if there's Ben.
There's a Ben Ford. There's a Ben Ford.
That's what I thought. We don't need to get weird about it because I don't want people like, you're doxing Harrison Ford on the air. No, we're not.
I literally Googled Harrison Ford and it's in a Wikipedia thing on the side here. It's not doxing. It's right there.
He's a public figure. That's why he's open for parody.
Yeah.
So believe me, we looked into all of this stuff before the project took off. Now, 007 Cloud, thank you very much. Mannequins emote better than Brie Larson.
That's a fair point.
No wonder I didn't like her.
How come you hated the movie Easy A? Emma Stone knows how to emote. I'll never forget.
Hold on. Did you literally ask me why I hate the movie Easy A?
Yeah, I'll never forget the time we won free tickets back in college to go see that.
You of all people know how much I hate that goddamn movie.
I didn't like it either. I'll just never forget. It was you, me, Hillary, Nicole. I don't think Jake was there.
I don't think he didn't go with us. I don't think on that one.
You know, he was smart. But I just remember there was a line in the movie. The girl said something about being whatever, and you're like, "That's because you're a shitty friend, bitch!" And the whole theater erupted in laughter.
God, oh my God! Why do you have to be a fucking stereotype? You were the loud black man in the theater.
And it's funny you bring up. I sincerely try to be a well-spoken, intelligent, fun person, a fun young brother who just knows his pop culture. But in moments like that, I become the prime example of the stereotypical angry black dude in the movie theater. There have been, and Jeff's been down there with so many times, whether it's good, excitement, fear, whatever, I will verbally yell at the goddamn movie. It's the perfect time every time.
Unless Batman, we thought he was dead, and we just looked at each other like, "Oh my god, is this it?"
I just love shit like that. We have true Fred moments, like we literally look at each other like, "Oh fuck, dude, I can't handle this, man."
Yeah, Batman's dead, man. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Or like when Nick Fury kind of died, and I looked over at you, I'm like, "He ain't dead," and you're like, "Damn right."
We live our best lives, bros. We best lives.
Holdo's Muff wants a friendship like ours. Well, they don't come, but once in a lifetime, and we got this one. So sorry, Holdo's Muff. Sorry, everyone out there. The best.
I feel like I need to play that song from Scrubs, "Guy Love" for you too.
Can you play the theme song? I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
Oh god.
All right, we have a final super chat from our friend Dante Reeves. It says chocolate chip cookies is better than Dyke Larson.
Damn, easy, Dante. Jesus.
But he's the guy that says this is the Dion show.
Yeah, I know, but go easy with the
chocolate chip cookies. I know.
Dyke Larson's a little spicy, brother.
What about Dyke Kuckerberg? Remember him?
Yeah, even then I was like, God damn, guys.
That was somebody's YouTube screen name. That wasn't calling anyone a terrible
name.
Yeah.
Spicy. I'm still like, God, Dyke Kuckerberg?
I don't see what the problem. They're calling him a windmill that helps, irrigate land. I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, we're about green energy. Dion Green energy.
Yeah. What do you got against the Netherlands?
Shit.
He doesn't like what he doesn't understand.
Yeah, fucking windmills. That sounds fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, like magnets. How do they work?
Hey,
before I close this stream out for real, did you guys see the video of Fred Durst almost get drop kicked by the guy from?
Yes.
Oh my god, I did not see that.
What happened?
Oh my god! So what Fred Durst. Seriously, it's the most hillbilly Appalachian bullshit American thing I've ever seen in my life. Where's my phone?
Yeah. Yeah. To paint the picture, Fred Durst was on stage.
Tell me what happened.
Hold on.
And Shaggy Two Dog, as our boy Eric Bischoff refers to him,
why the fuck was Fred Durst
trying to drop kick him?
Oh shit! Why does Fred Durst look like a fucking hillbilly?
Because he
had a goddamn beard on.
His band's name was Limp Bizkit. That tells you all you need to know.
Limp Bizkit, DMX, Method Man, Red Band.
Keep rolling.
Boom. he barely got touched.
Oh, so you're telling me that for the first time in his life, Fred Durst was actually able to sell something?
Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, I bought chocolate starfish in the hot dog flavor.
Yeah, so did I.
My sister did. I actually did listen to that album a lot. I won't talk shit about that one. That's actually pretty good.
Dude, the WWF sold me that album and Lugz shoes.
Oh my god! I bought Lugz because of the WWF.
Oh, fucking Lugz. I remember those goddamn things.
Folks in the chat, if you've ever been sold a product based off something you saw on TV, just press 1. Seriously. I bought so much shit they told me.
Dude, he barely taps the back of his fucking head.
So basically, was it Shaggy Two Dope or whatever his name is?
Shaggy Two Dope. Apparently he wasn't that dope.
He tries to drop kick Fred Durst on stage, and then Fred Durst goes, "Was that a kick or something?" He just turns around and
he feels like a slight breeze like brushes the back of his head. He's like, "Oh, something happened." Fuck.
It's so embarrassing.
God, you couldn't even take on Fred Durst properly. God damn it.
Hey Turbo Donk, what's up? Somebody called our friend Turbo Donk Turbo Donkey the other day, and I just had a good laugh. Like, it's different when we fuck up somebody's screen names because we're trying to read it, but normally when you just at somebody, it automatically types it. I'm like, wait, how did they mistype someone's name that the computer typed for them? Oh well. Oh man. So folks, this has been episode 144 of World Class Bullshitters. Every Thursday night we take a dump on the world of pop culture. If you enjoyed this video, this live stream, make sure you hit the thumbs up and share it all over social medias, all over the internets, all over the Facebooks and the YouTubes and all those other places that you can share this. If you're a super fan of this channel, make sure you guys check out our Facebook page. We have a lot of fun over there, a lot of great memes. One I have to show real quick, and I can't give the meme winner of the week to a listener because I found this meme myself, so I'm not going to award myself. That's lame if I give it to myself, but it is funny.
Corruption.
Yeah, it's Kathleen Kennedy-esque. Guys, I'm going to give myself a fucking Oscar. Yeah. Giving myself a meme winner of the week.
No. Give yourself a Saturn Award like a real man.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan Johnson and real man. Oh, you can't say it in the same sentence without kind of rushing a little bit.
Unless you have the word "not" in between it.
There you go.
This beer fits so perfectly in my butthole.
It's not joke. Ryan Johnsonism, real man, not.
More
so
money,
guys,
money now.
All right, Charlie's mom. So guys, check out your screen right now. This meme, I just like spit up laughing. I was drinking some water and it made me laugh so hard. So it's a picture of Macaulay Culkin in the backseat of a taxi and says, "Star Wars: The Last Jedi is my most favorite film, and I think Ryan Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy are my heroes." And The Rock turns around to look at him. And then who else turns around to look at him? John Travolta. Pulp Fiction.
With the gun.
And the best message, who gave the best comment? We'll give this person meme winner of the week, even though they didn't write the meme or anything. Let's see.
Best meme comment winner of the week.
Michael Hand. Oh man, I shot Macaulay in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a career improvement for him right now.
Oh.
Damn.
Kevin, what do you think of all this? You got to have it.
He can't think because his brains are spread all over the back windshield.
God damn, hot take.
I ain't hit no motherfucking bump.
That's why his parents left him. He has bad taste.
Horrible.
By the way, Macaulay Culkin's podcast is actually pretty good.
I'll listen to it. We should try to get him on here.
I just give him shit because I can.
They talk over each other all the time, so you can tell that they clearly are still figuring out the whole podcast thing. So I literally have found myself listening to Bunny Ears and be like, "Oh my god, Kevin, shut the fuck up."
Well, it's safe to assume we have more subscribers on YouTube than Macaulay Culkin, so maybe we should invite him on here and be like, "Hey, man, come on our podcast, please."
Goddamn,
we'll get you more exposure. Podcast. Oh my god, I'd love to be on Talk Is Jericho.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Well, we passed 75,000 subscribers, so I guess we can take a moment to celebrate that.
The road to 100,000. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. Get us there, baby.
By the way, we'll have the more daily videos coming up, so we'll be able to grow the channel some more. We grew 20,000 in 1 month. Let's get that again. Let's beat Jeremy and Ethan and everybody. Let's get to 10 million subscribers by the end of next year, and boom, take over the world of entertainment.
Remember this time last year when we were just like getting excited because we were getting close to 7,500?
Once again, December 27th, 2017, 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll fight one of the Paul brothers so we can get 10 million subscribers. Sign me the
shit. I'm gonna be right there with you, man. Fuck that.
I'll fight them. I'll fight UA Bull at the same goddamn time.
Let's do it.
There we go. All right, folks. Well, like I told you guys, next week's show will not be live. It'll be pre-recorded, as in like right after this show. So if you're a patron, you'll get access to that early because there will be no World Class Bullshitters After Hours. And I'm also going to get a few of those commentaries lined up for you guys to give you extra content through next weekend. So when we're away, it's not like, hey, I joined Patreon. I got my t-shirt. I got this. I got that. But I miss you guys. Holy shit. We got a giant super chat.
Sensei Mike again.
Damn, Sensei Mike. Rock, man.
You're the real MVP.
True. Another $100. He just says, congrats on 75. Well, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Bow to your Sensei. Yes. Boom.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, Sensei Mike.
Yeah. Whew. Damn, I don't know what to say besides thank you, Sensei
Mike. Teach me the move that makes them poop themselves.
Oh, man. Yeah. Hail Sensei Mike. Man, damn. Sensei Mike, 2 streams in a row, knocking it out of a damn park. Thank you so much.
Man, it's crazy.
I smell this Listener of the Week award.
Yeah. We'll pre-record it next week, Sensei Mike.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
All joking aside, though, folks, thank you to everyone who joins us every day on World Class Bullshitters through the streams, the videos, all that stuff. Thank you to all the backers of Stealing Solo, Captain's Parody. Like I said, we got 9 days left. Once it's gone, it's gone. So help us hit 1,000 backers. That way we'll hit, a new goal. And then the next comic will go for 1,500 and then 2,000 backers. We'll just keep going up and up and up. And then eventually we'll outsell Spider-Man and it won't be a big deal anymore. Marvel will come to me and say, hey, Jeff, you want to draw Spider-Man? I'll go, only if I can write it. Nah, man, we're going to let X, Y, and Z write it. Then no thanks. I'll go tell the story of Wingman or some other story because I got 1 million people that'll buy the comic and we'll have a good time reading it. So, folks, I'm going to see you guys, and we'll be back later with more.